odd little coincidences that are like tiny and so bizarre. Mary had an extra tooth develop. She was an adolescent. I was short a tooth in the same spot.
Oh my gosh,
In the same spot.
Yeah.
So separated by like 25 years. She gets my tooth. I want it back.
Well, they actually had to pull it out.
Yeah.
If Mom
I'll
put
let
it
you keep
somewhere,
it.
it's possible she did.
Or your dad.
Yeah.
More like your dad.
You know, even to like the minuscule thing, and this is going to sound weird, but the day of the Boston Marathon bombing, we arrived, well it was a couple weeks later because it was in preparation for Mom's memorial service. And we arrived in town for that event, and Mary welcomed us to her condo for the first time, and she showed us the nice spring-loaded toilet seat that she had recently purchased. And we go into her bathroom in her condo that she had recently purchased, and she goes, voila, as she like pushes the seat down. It was certainly that week. I had shown Jody the nice spring-loaded toilet seat that I bought for our bathroom by going, voila. For a time we like for 2 or 3 times in a row had the same cell phone, that we bought completely separately from each other. So Mary and I have like this mind meld thing from Star Trek. These odd little coincidences.
Didn't you have a Prius too, also?
We do have a Prius
Yes,
that
I
she
drive
now
it.
drives.
Yeah.
We were just talking, boy.
The toilet seats.
Oh yeah, toilet seat. That only works one way, all right?
Yep,
When I use a toilet, you just flick the thing and down it goes.
right.
I asked her, hey, would you come in and put the toilet seat up for me? No.
You don't sink into the toilet if you sit down.
No, I just asked you to raise the seat for me to use it.
You're equaling the bar for all the injustices that we women have had to suffer. You're making a sacrifice to equal it all
Ooh,
out.
that's good.
Not so.
Thank
No,
you.
when I told
Somebody
him,
has to put it down, and I do it all the time.
but when I told him, use your own bathroom. The seat's always up.
No, I could do that.
Too far to walk.
Yeah.
On that issue, you and I agree on many things. On that issue, I'm with the women. I feel like we've had an easier row to hoe on toilet seats.
You're probably right. Yeah.
That's just how I roll.
Yeah. So you got out of the real estate business, huh?
Yeah. And as much as I loved it and as much as I know I did a good job, it was very, very liberating
Yeah.
just to have, and to me, the funny part was, they felt like they had to build a case. They're probably off in the other room, well, I'll tell them this, I'll tell them that, you tell them that, left, right. And it was like, yeah, it sounds like a good idea. So, and again, as much as I've loved the work and I love my clients, it was just so liberating.
Yeah.
Yeah. And something that I never thought I could do. I thought I was just going to be working till the day I died. And it was just an incredible gift that, again, I'm sure they felt like they had to make a big deal out of it. And it was like, yeah, this is the thing to do.
Well, you probably have very few Saturday and Sunday weekends because you're out showing houses.
Very few?
No, very few that you had as weekends for yourself. Because
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I had very little extended time for myself or my family.
Yeah.
I did finally figure out a little bit of what I needed to do to sort of compartmentalize some time on the weekends, but yeah, there was very little time when I had time for these two, unfortunately, you know, spend a lot of time with clients.
Yeah.
But if you're happy in what you do, it
That's
doesn't
a
matter.
lot, that is a lot.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I've only been able to experience that in retrospect. You know, I've only been able to understand in retrospect that I was really damn good at what I did. But anyway, I really was good, for what it's worth. And I had such trouble admitting that, just the way it worked out.
When you told the other realtors at the convention your story about your illness and everything, it seemed like it just made them all become more real people themselves, and it just, everything just kind of expanded and blew up.
One of the surprising things that's happened in the last couple of years since I gave that presentation is I've had so many fellow realtors tell me how significant that speech was to them. The updates that I've been giving them over the past couple of years, they have said to me how meaningful those little updates have been.